My name is Emily Gustafson, and today I'm going to share with you about the paper I wrote for the Honors Human Development and Learning course here at St. Bonaventure University. So let's get right to it. For the prompt, I chose to write about That's Wrong, is what it's called, and I had to identify a current practice in teaching and learning, and then explain why it's become mainstream, and provide some different options that teachers could use that are actually backed by support and evidence. So my topic that I chose was learning styles. So what is a learning style? Learning styles is the idea that the most effective way of learning new material is different for everyone, and this is an idea proposed by Paschler. So teachers can use learning styles by creating lessons that are geared towards maybe verbal learners or visual learners who see things better through diagrams. And this is widely used not only in the United States but in the United Kingdom and other first world countries. And you wonder why it is so popular if it's not backed by research and scientific evidence. Well, it turns out it's actually not backed by either, and there were several studies done to test whether having a preferred learning style links to better academic success, and this just was never found to be true. So what a learning style is classified as is a neuromyth, which is any misconception held psychologically that pertains to learning and understanding and teaching. So rather than being a matter of fact, learning styles are myth. So why are they so common in the United States and other countries as modes of education? There's many reasons. So anybody would love to be seen as an individual in the eyes of their educator, and being categorized by your ability by having a learning style is very attractive. This isn't only seen in education, but also by modes of other tests such as the Myers-Briggs personality test, where you take a survey, I believe, and then it matches you with occupational strengths. It's very similar to that, and neither are supported by evidence, but both are very popular. So what should we be doing instead in our education system if learning styles isn't going to be the answer? The two main different modes of education that I discuss in my paper are problem-based learning, which is taking a critical thinking problem and solving it either on your own or under the supervision of your peers. And it just kind of forces you to walk through problems and think for yourself, and then you can apply it to other modes of your education as well. This commonly is used with medical schools, and most of the research done with it was in medical schools, seeing if they're better at explaining things when they use problem-based learning rather than when they didn't. The other form of educational options that I discuss are computer-based learning. So this is using computers and technology in the classroom to increase all aspects of academics, but mostly STEM, so like science and math. And what they do is you are implemented using a computer program, and it was found by doing research that those who used these computer programs and had the computer-based learning actually performed better than those who didn't. And this is a really critical discovery because the mode of technology is so spread and worldwide today that by using these, it'll be very effective in our schools. And I think that the biggest thing to take away from my paper is that learning styles are still used today. There's evidence out there to say that they're not real and that they're not backed by evidentiary support, but they're still being used. And why is that? It's because it's a matter of opinion of the educator. And I think that if the United States wants to compete academically with other first world nations, our education system just needs an upgrade. And this would be using these research-backed methods that I've discussed, such as the computer-based technology and the problem-based learning to do this rather than a neuromyth or your intuition. And I think it's safe to say that learning styles are simply out of style. Thank you.